I replied to an open call for a street art festival and I got accepted. So in this video today, I'll be showing you how I spray painted this cube into this piece of art. If you want to see how I do that and the full reveal of the artwork, make sure to keep watching to find out. Let's go. Once I got more information on what I'd be working on at the festival, I found out that I'd basically be spray painting on 4 panels, all around 2.5 meters on each side. So I started drawing and painting the panels and coming up with some ideas that slightly had to do with the city I'd be painting in. I'll be painting in Almere city where this festival is taking place. And I've done spray painting about 6 times before this. So this is a really nice chance to kind of push myself to the next level with this new challenge. I've never spray painted a full wall like this before, so this definitely is going to be so much fun. When I was done with the designs, I got the spray cans that I needed, grabbed this little stepping stool and started packing my suitcase and all the other tools that I'd need. A suitcase is really nice for this. It's great for transportation and helps because this stuff is really heavy. After I packed all of that, I made sure to bring all my other essentials with me, like my backpack, camera, power bank, and more. Then I got myself on the train. This was at like 8 something in the morning, so I was pretty tired, but so excited to do this. Once I got to the location, I made sure to sign in, find where I'd be painting, and then got to my cube. As you can see, this is a beautiful 4-panel box on a beautiful sunny day in the city of Almere. There are 24 artists painting in total at this festival this weekend, so I was super excited to be a part of all of this. As you can already see, my neighbors started painting their box already, and I have another neighbor in the back right there. Once I got ready, I just grabbed my design, looked at which one I wanted to do, and then started to sketch it on top of the wall with some paint. I used the middle line on the wall as kind of a reference point and just eyeballed it from there. I didn't care too much if it was a one-to-one accurate depiction of my sketch. I was okay with it deviating a little bit. That's why I didn't use a doodle grid or a projector or anything else. Once I'm done with that, I start filling in the shapes, the background colors, the first layers, and having fun with it, enjoying the sun and the beautiful morning. And I just slowly got into the flow of spray painting. I did start to notice that the colors I ordered weren't exactly the ones I was looking for, but you know, you work with what you got and you make the best of it. And that's exactly what I did. And honestly, the colors still are turning out pretty nice. I'm just kind of treating it like I would a big painting, where I always do my underlayers first, and at the end I'll add my line art. And this I will also do with a spray can. When you're out in public like this spray painting, especially for a street art festival, people will come up to you and start conversations, and I love that. I think it's such a nice moment to really connect with other people and hear a little bit about them and how they enjoy the work. It's very special to be able to have a little bit of a human connection while you're at the same time in the process of creating. This event was organized by Amsterdam Street Art and District 13. This street art festival has 24 artists in total, most of them working on a cube like this, but some also working on the ground. Make sure to check out the Instagram of Doc's Street Art to see some more photos of other amazing street artists. I kept working on the piece until it was finally time to add my line art. In the beginning, it always kind of feels stiff and like I feel like I can't really get the lines properly. But then I just started to get really into the flow of it and started to understand it better and really understand how to use the spray can. Now we're finally done with the first panel and I'm so freaking happy. We're already past the afternoon and I have until 5 to work today, but I did get told that technically I am allowed to work a bit longer today. So I immediately started sketching on the second panel, eyeballing it again, using that middle line and adding exactly what I need to. Once the sketch was put down, I start filling in all the spaces again. If I work on one color, I try to make sure I work on that one color in every aspect of the art piece that has that color, and then move on to the next. My camera angles aren't the best yet, but that's because I'm still not used to filming in public, especially not with my new little camera, so I made sure to keep it close and not in the way of people because I was still in a public space right outside Almere train station. This is actually going to be my first spray painting video on my channel now that I realize it, and I hope you guys really like this. If you do and you'd like to see more videos like these, specifically about spray painting and street art, let me know down in the comments below. I was vibing, enjoying myself, and just spray painted my heart out. I didn't look at the time, I just turned up my music, didn't take a break, and kept going. I really wanted to get this done on the first day at least. My goal was to finish 2 panels a day so I could finish it hopefully the next day. I was so excited that I was at the line art stage again, and as you can see, I really got into this specific flow. And I love seeing the public interact with my art and my work while I'm working. Love this lady taking photos with it, absolutely slay. And there you go, I'm finally done with the 2 panels on the first day. I'm very excited and happy about that because I genuinely thought I wouldn't be able to finish them in time. I do know that for the panels tomorrow, I'm probably gonna have to change something. But yeah, what do you guys think? Do you like the 2 panels I've done today? Because I loved doing them. I'm pretty happy, but definitely for this panel right here, I'm probably not gonna do what I sketched. It's gonna take me too long. Anyways, finish the 2 panels. Tomorrow, I'm gonna try to at least do one of the designs that I have on here. So today, I already did this one and that one. Tomorrow, this one is gonna be pretty easy, so I'll start with that one. Depending how that goes, oh my god. Depending how that goes, if I do it fast, I am gonna try this one. But this is a very intricate one. I'm not even sure why the fuck I decided to do that one, but we're here. I guess I like a challenge, even though literally all of them, these 2 have been challenging. So tomorrow, that one, depending how it goes, I'm gonna try this one. And now it's time to clean up. I cleaned up the space, made sure to throw away any spray cans that I fully emptied, enjoyed the sight of my panels, and then headed on the train all the way back home. I could just feel the spray paint inside my nostrils, so I could not wait to get in the shower and get all nice and clean. Okay, I'm finally home. It is almost 9. I only have a couple hours before I have to sleep again, even though it's light outside. The sun goes down at 11 at night here during summertime. So that's honestly kind of nice. I like coming home and still feeling like I have some of the day left for me. I got myself some doner kebab. I'm gonna let my legs rest. I'm exhausted and I basically tomorrow have to wake up at 7 again. So in a couple hours I have to go sleep, wake up early, and I'm just gonna immediately start painting. And like the nice thing, while I was working on the panels, I definitely noticed the second panel being a bit easier. It really is just about practicing with the spray cans and just getting used to them, getting used to the pressure points, how that feels, the distance, how they react depending on how much paint is in each spray can. I'm slowly starting to understand it, and then I forget it. I don't know why, but it comes back quicker each time. So that is nice. Progress. I'm tired though, so I'm gonna do my thing, eat my donut, and you are gonna see in the next clip me working again. It's the next day now, and I got the unfortunate news that it might rain today. The whole day. I've never spray painted in rainy conditions before, so keep watching to find out how I'm going to deal with that. I got to the location pretty early again, checked out the 2 empty panels that I was gonna work on, grabbed everything that I needed, my whole setup, and started sketching my design again. I already decided at this point that I was going to change the design that I made, especially because of the weather conditions. So I added a galaxy coming out of the shell, instead of drawing that intricate design I had earlier. Then I made sure to finish the second panel as well. I filled in the spaces, and as you might have noticed in the time lapse, the clouds started to come in and started pouring a little bit, and then I started to pour a little bit more, and more, and I was unprepared for this. You see, my camera didn't have any protection around it or on it, so I tried putting a little plastic bag over it, and that bag is betraying me. At one point it got so bad that the spray paint started to leak while it was raining, so I just had to sit there and wait for it to pass. I apologize for the blurry footage here, I'll time lapse it real quick. But once the rain finally calmed down, I grabbed some paper towels, cleaned everything up, and started wiping and spraying. So I would wipe it dry and then spray paint. And that's kind of how I dealt with this rainy weather. But at least it wasn't pouring down anymore, like it was earlier. Then I tried putting my umbrella there for my camera. I failed successfully with that because my bag started to fall in front of my camera again. And the view got blocked. So I'll definitely try to be more prepared next time that I'm filming outside. But now it's finally fixed. I used my umbrella properly this time and started to work through the rain, just wiping and spraying over and over. Not even looking at the time, just hoping I can finish it before the deadline. I was so excited to see that I was going to be able to finish this today. I really got into such a good workflow and just kept going, really being in the moment with the art and sometimes chatting with people that wanted to chat. I then started adding the little stars to my work and added my artist name. This is just the last little bits I have to do, just adding the stars everywhere in the black spaces to my big galaxy, and I was so excited to be done with this. Despite all the rain and the little setbacks where I had to stop spray painting, I managed to make a nice little artsy box here. A nice cube, art cube. Box cube art. Yeah, I'm so happy with this. This definitely was something that really pushed me to the next level in my spray painting journey. And I couldn't have been happier to have been part of this awesome street art festival with all those other amazing street artists. I'm done. I finished the 4 panels right before the deadline, like 40 minutes before it. Thankfully. I'm glad I did still change the design of one of the panels in the end. I don't think I would have been able to finish that in time. I'd rather finish a bit earlier than too late. So here we are. This definitely was very challenging to me, but I'm so happy I did this. It's so nice being able to talk to people just out and about who share their little art stories or why they like your work, why they like seeing your work. It's just it's a nice way to engage with people. And not just that, but street art is accessible for everybody, as it should be. You don't have to go to a gallery, you just have to step outside your door. And I think that's great. So I'm very happy with this. I can't wait to do more things like these, hopefully bigger. And I'm very excited that I was able to take you guys with me on this journey. I feel so awkward talking in public, but here we are. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I'm gonna show some more shots right now, so let's enjoy the final piece. Thank you to Amsterdam Street Art for letting me be a part of this. A big shout out to you guys and Doc Street Art for providing me with this. I could not be happier, and I cannot wait to do more spray painting projects and journeys in the future. I hope you guys are excited as well for what's to come. Make sure to like and subscribe for more art videos, and let me know if you want to see more videos like these. Thank you all so much for watching again, and as always, stay creative.